Greetings to all. Agenda for today's lecture is functions. So we will know about the functions completely in today's lecture. What is function, types of function, and how to call a function in R language. Before that, I wanted to show one example. So for that, I am opening my R Studio. So here, so already one untitled page is opened. So I am writing a program here. I'm taking a variable a, assigning a value 5. So I wanted to check the variable a is even or odd. So for that, if a percentile 2, the double percentage symbol gives us a reminder is equal to 0. Then we will use cat function here. Cat number a is even, else cat number is odd. So this is the logic to verify the variable a contains even number or odd number. So no problem. So for suppose I'm taking another variable b, I'm assigning value 10 into b, and for b also I wanted to check the value contained in b is even number or odd number. So for that I'm writing the same code b. So I'll take b is divided by 2 equal to 0. So same logic here also. Print, so sorry, cat, we are using cat, right? Cat function number b is even, else cat number b is odd. So this is the program. I'm running this program. Here you can see value a and value b are created in global environment, and I wanted to show you the output here. Number 5 is odd, number 10 is even. So the two outputs are in the same line, so we will apply line space here, cat in double quotation or single quotation /n, run. So number 5 is odd and number 10 is even. If you observe the program here, I'm writing the same logic 2 times, right? Here I'm writing the same logic 2 times. But the with different variables, but the logic is same. The statements are same, logic is same. Only difference is it is having different variables. So here what is happening is we are making our program bigger. So number of lines are getting increased in a program. So we are making our program very complex, and we are repeating the same code again and again. So code redundancy is also a problem, and we are increasing the complexity of a program, and number of lines are getting increased. So for that purpose we are using functions. So in function what we will do is the code are the statements which we are using frequently. We will bind them. Bind means we will pack them into single unit. So we will make it into a single unit, and we will assign a name for that single unit. So basically the definition for a function is a set of statements which are organized together to perform a specific task. It is known as a function. A set of statements. See here in this program you can observe these are the set of statements. These are the set of statements, right? These are also set of statements. These statements are designed for a special task. The task is to verify the given number or assigned number is even or odd. So a set of statements, a set of commands which are organized together to perform a specific task is known as a function. R provides a series of inbuilt functions, and it allows the users to create their own functions. So to create their own functions means they are called as user defined functions. So R provides a way to create their own functions. So functions are used to perform tasks in the modular approach. So basically functions are used to avoid repeating the same statements and reduce the complexity. So we will have some terminology in the functions also, we will know it. And in our language function is a keyword. In our language actually a function is a keyword. So syntax to create a user defined function. Syntax to create a user defined function is you can take a keyword called function. In this function you may or may not have arguments. So without arguments is called default function. With arguments, arguments means values inside a function signature. If we have variable a here, then that will be argument. Outside the function we have a variable a, that is called as a variable, but here we will call it as an argument or parameter. Without arguments we will call that function as a default function, and here we can write some statements. So the function may return some value. In some cases it may not return also. So finally the function is designed to execute a specified task, right? So it will give some result. So we need to catch that result. So for that, variable name, or we can say, for our understanding, function name. So what is the assignment operator? This one, right? So function name is equal to function, open curly brace, and the statements. This is the syntax for function. So I'm repeating the definition of a function. A set of statements which are organized together to perform a specific task is known as a function. So this is the agenda number 1. So what are the types of functions? As I given some information, there are two types of function. One is inbuilt functions, the second one is user choice functions. We will call that as a user defined functions. Inbuilt functions and user defined functions. What is called inbuilt functions? The functions which are already created or defined in the programming framework are known as inbuilt functions. So they are already in the R framework. While we are installing our environment or our framework in our system, along with the software installation, the functions, inbuilt functions will be loaded into the R framework. So R has a rich set of functions that can be used to perform almost every task for the user. These some of the inbuilt functions are math functions, character functions, and statistical functions. These are some of the functions. So coming to the user defined functions. So user defined functions means a user has a choice to create his or her own functions. The syntax is, this is the syntax that I have already shown. Function name is a user choice, but the function name must follow the rules of variable. That means the function name may start with dot, but it should not be followed by a number. A function name may have underscore and dot, but it should not have any other special character like percentile, except underscore and dot. So it should, the function name, nothing but it is a variable name. We are storing the function result in a variable, right? So that is the variable, but we are dealing with the function, so we will call that as a function name. So for example, I will write a program in R. I will delete this entire program. So I am taking a function name called sum. This is the, I am taking function name as sum, and we need to create a function, means we need the support of function keyword function. So same program, sorry, I have shown an example before starting this function definition, even or odd. So I am taking even or odd, evo. We'll take that, and here we are passing a value. we are passing a value. I'm writing the same logic here. If a percentile 2 j is equal to 0, so I will say given a is even, else cat given a is odd. Okay, right, this is the creation of a function. You can arrange them whatever you want, like this, not at all a problem. You can follow indentation also. Indentation is not required. The braces are very much important. This is the function. So right, this is the procedure to create a function. So to call a function, simply we can use function name. What is the function name here? Evo. And here I am supplying my value 5, and for another value also you can call again the function, same function name evo. For another function name also you can call the same function name evo. Evo of 5, evo of 10, evo of 12. If there is no choice of creating a user defined function, we need to write the same statements for all these three values. That means 3 times we need to write this entire logic to verify 5, 10, 12 are even numbers or not. So here I am running the program. You can see here the output. The output, given 5 is odd, given 10 is even, given 12 is even. So we will make it in a good presentation. For that, what I would do is, after cat of new line character, I'm executing this. So now the output will be very much clear. Given 5 is odd, given 10 is even, given 12 is even. So here in this case you can see, here in this case the function is having a argument, one argument in the function signature. So we will call that function as parameterized function, or function with the argument. With arguments we are calling that function. We can use many number of arguments in the function body. There is no rule that the function have only one argument in it. You can take 3 arguments, 4 arguments, 5 arguments based upon your choice. And one more thing is the function calling with the default arguments. For suppose if you wanted to uh, a is equal to 20, you are assigning uh, a value to a. In this case, you can directly call EO the function without argument. In this case, what will happen we will see. But I have given a is equal to 20. Here I have given assignment to the argument itself in the function signature. But again I am passing 5, 10, 12 also. And one more function I am calling is without arguments. So I am running this, run the program. Here you can see the output. You can see the output here. Given 5 is odd, given 10 is even, given 12 is even, given 20 is even. You can see the default when you call a function without value, then automatically the default assignment in the function signature will be allocated. You can call this number of times, no problem. EO. I have taken default assignment in the function signature. I am calling EO function without parameters, executing the program. Here you can see the output. Given 20 is even, given 5 is odd, given 10 is even, given 12 is even, and again given 20 is repeating. So you can call number of times using the function name. If you have a default assignment in the function signature, if you pass the argument or value using a function name, then the function name will be replaced with the default the default value will be replaced with the, here you can see the 5 will be replaced with the 20, 10 will be replaced, 20 will be, 20 is replaced and 5 is assigned. 10 is here 10 assigned and 20 is replaced with 10, 20 is replaced with 12. Here there is nothing to replace, so a value is 20 itself. Here also there is nothing to replace, so a value is 20. Here 5, so there is a value to replace 20, so 20 is replaced with 5. So this is all about the functions in our language. And if you wanted to know what are the inbuilt functions and where they are available, and how to know um, the group of functions where they are available. So in last class I think we have uh, learned about packages, right? A package is a collection of functions, a packed thing, a collection of functions. A function is a collection of statements. So you can see a function is a collection of statements, a package is a collection of functions. So the related functions are grouped together and named as package. You can see all the available packages in our environment using a function called library, right? Library, using a function library you can display the available list of packages. So each package contains what? Each package contains collection of functions. So to see list of functions available in a package, you can use help function. Here you can see we are having a package called graphics. So help package is equal to graphics, press enter. So it will automatically open our documentation that is related to graphics package. See here, these are the functions available in graphics package. So AB line is a function. So in graphics package, here the documentation means each and every part it will explain, and it contains how many arguments, what is the meaning of that argument, will be available in documentation, right? And if you wanted to see the list of functions in the command prompt or console itself, you can use ls function. Ls package name graphics. Okay, you can see here ls package name, enter. So you can see these are the list of functions available in graphics package. So okay, if you wanted to see each and every function along with their argument list, so the syntax for that is ls f dot str list of functions dot str package graphics. So you can see here AB line, so you can see here the first function in the graphics package is AB line function. These are the arguments, and arrows is a function. These are the arguments. Associative plot function. These are the arguments. So finally, the conclusion statement is packages is a collection of functions. Here to see available packages, use library function. To see documentation of related package, use help function the syntax package is equal to required package name like graphics. To see list of functions in the console itself, use ls function, ls package graphics. So finally, package is a collection of function. Function is a collection of statements to do a specific task. I think we have done with the functions in our language. All you people have an idea about the function types of functions, how to create user defined functions, and how to call a function with argument, a function without argument, and how to assign a default argument in the function signature itself. Thank you.